Hi, Michelle. I finally got everything ready, so I am making this video to explain everything to you until I can see you, which maybe is next Friday. So, if you have any questions, then that should work out well. So, what I included in the email along with the YouTube video explaining this is also some documents that I'll provide you with when I see you, and let me explain the documents and then how you'll use these in conjunction with Study Island to try another way of doing school. So I have the standards, the state standards. So this is really just for me, just to make sure we're covering every state standard and then what those standards are associated with. So this is the topic, and this is probably what you'll want to pay attention to. This is what it's called in Study Island, patterns 1A, 1B, 1C. They pretty much go in order and most likely usually follow the state standards as well. And then this is what I'm going to start using for grading for him and Skye. So I just, type in here if it's complete and then what the score will be. And we'll average them together and then do the percent complete from here. Everything he did in iReady will still be used. So it wasn't for nothing. So I'll just combine that with this to finish off the year. So this is the math and this is the reading. Reading is the same way. We've got, let me change that. We've got the state standard, the topic, Study Island standard, has he completed it, and what was his score. So as we go through and we fill this out, if he wants to work, these ones down here, he can probably knock out pretty easy by himself. So he wants to do time elapsed this week as one of his maths. So we know time elapsed in Study Island, it's 4C. So what he's going to do is then he's going to log into Study Island using his normal 4x4 login, Epic 2014. And you're going to go to Yoder 2014-2015 is where all these are going to live at. And there are a lot. So what I suggest, sort by assignment name. That way all the math are together and then the reading are together and it's a little easier to see. So he wanted to do math 4C time elapsed. So he'll just click on this and he'll take the about 15 question quiz. Make sure he takes it by himself and, just does the best he can. And like if he doesn't do well on it, then that's fine. We can reset it and he can retake it. I think I just have to load another one. So this will give us a good idea of the things that he does not need help with and the things that we need to work on. And so that's how that'll work. If he wants to do some practice, or if you're not sure if you've properly prepared him for that topic, then you could come in here to just where it says 4th grade math, 2014-2015. And he can click on time elapsed. He can read through the lesson. And there's a little video. He can read through the lesson. And then he wants to do some practice questions. These are flashcards too, so you can use those as well. And then he can do some practice questions. And it'll tell him, yes, you got it right, and it'll explain it. So you are welcome to do that before every single quiz, before he takes it, if you just want him to have extra practice. And that goes for reading and for math. Okay, and then we just return to main, and then we go back to Yoder 2014-2015, sort by assignment name. Okay, now he wants to do a reading topic. He wants to do something over context clues. So we're going to come down here because we're sorted by name. We can go to the reading and he can do the lesson, watch the movie on it, do some flashcards on it. And then he can click on here and he can go and do however many practice questions he wants. It won't impact his grade at all. That's a great practice before. Okay, he thinks he's ready. He's got it. He's going to go take the quiz. So we'll sort by assignment name again. And the reading, I'm not sure how for some reason they're a little off. So we know context clues is 1A. There it is, 1A. Click on it, do about the 15 question quiz, and be done for the week. So that's how that will work. So you'll be able to fill these out along with me, and you'll see, if he says he wants to do context clues and you go in there, you see the quiz is already complete, so we don't need to do that one. But if you have questions, I'll be keeping track of this on my end as well to do the grades. And then I'm going to provide you with his new semester 2 schedule. So he'll do 2 math mastery quizzes a week and 2 reading mastery quizzes a week. And you can pick whatever one you want. You don't have to go in any order. I put on here some multiplication and division facts practice because I think that would be really good and helpful. It's very hard to do higher level math if you can't do the multiplication and division, since you don't get a calculator until you're in high school or hit algebra. So for science and social studies, we'll continue to do the skills workbook like you guys have been doing, and I had sent you the main focus areas of what he has left. I know y'all have been doing spelling on your own. Just keep that up. Another book report. Want to do 4 a year, and I believe you've submitted 1. I could be wrong. I'd have to look at my grade book. As far as supplements, Epic would really want him to work also in this learning path, and it's got different stuff on it than just 4th grade math. This is just what he needs based off of his test. So 2 math and 2 reading a week. He just goes in, does 15 questions or 80% mastery, and just have him pick any 2 that flips his boat that week. 2 math and 2 reading. Dreambox, I put it on here because it is required, so we'll just keep that on our schedule, and if we can get to it, that would be fantastic. 20 minutes 3 times a week. Maybe if he's not as frustrated with iReady, then this would work out well. So that's his new schedule. That's also included in this email. And just for clarification purposes, I'll also do show you what Skye's is going to look like. Hers is smaller, of course, and she's in kindergarten. And a lot of her quizzes are only 10 questions because that's all they had. So we have math, and then we have reading. So we have the state standard, the study island standard, and then the topic. Same with math. And then it's going to work the same way. So she wants to do time today. So we'll go, we know that's 4B in study island. So I'm going to log in as Skye. And that's her login, same as all the rest of them. And we'll go Yoder 2014, 2015. Remember, sort by assignment name makes it less crazy. K and G. Want to do time, which is 4B. So we're going to go, here it is, kindergarten math time. We can click on it and take the quiz. Same as with Zane, if she wants to practice, we can click on this one and come and practice some time. And then she can take the little quiz and be done. So that'll work for her for math and reading. And then her schedule changed to, we're just going to do 1 math and 1 reading a week. Keep practicing her sight words. I know she's doing a great job with that before. Try and get Success Maker to work. Since you are doing Study Island now, we'll try and get that to work again, see if we can get it to work. It would be really beneficial. It's really amazing, and my students love it. So if we can get that to work, that'd be great. I know she's been working on her handwriting. That's good, and reading. So that's what her new schedule will look like. And then I will also give you a list of books to use maybe for Zane. But you can use education.com. You can use whatever you want to teach the standards. If you need my help with the math ones, teaching them, let me know. I can try and figure out some worksheets or some activities to do. But as far as me, I just go off of the mastery skill quizzes. So I don't care how they're taught. You can teach however you want, and then I just grade off of the mastery skill quizzes. So I hope this makes sense. Call me if you have questions, and I will maybe see you next Friday. Thanks.